Okay, so for those who was watching even earlier on, let me just go through once more because we didn't finish the calculation before the phone had to go off. So here we're calculating the crude protein for 100 kg feed. So here we had to assume earlier on we had to put number 3 meal 40 kgs and the rice bran 10 25 kgs and soya cake 20 kgs, sunflower 20 rice, because we start with the carbohydrates, because carbohydrates they carry a bigger ratio on the feed. But nevertheless, so what we saw later on, we found that this was exceeding to the total amount of 100 kg which we wanted to make. So we had to change, adjust a bit. So here, that's why you've seen 40. You can zoom. Let the people see 40. So that's why you're seeing this 40 has been cancelled, and we've put 35. And here it was 25. You can see this close inside. We had to turn it into 20 for rice bran, so that the figures here balances up. Then we said we wanted to achieve something not less than 15, again not way above 20 roughly. So that's what we wanted to achieve, because we wanted to achieve the feed which we can give to our chickens, and we can also give it to the laying quails. So what we just change is the other ingredients which we add. Instead of putting the micronutrients which we put for the chickens which are glowing, we'll put the micronutrients which are different for the birds which needs to lay. So, and here was now breaking down. The number 3 meal has got a crude protein of 8%. Rice bran has got a crude protein of 8%. Soya cake has got a crude protein of 45%. Sunflower has got a crude protein of 85%. Lime has got a crude protein of 0. Salt, crude protein of 0. And the micronutrients as well, they got the crude protein of 0. So now this was now also we had to multiply them. So that's why we had to introduce the brackets and divide them by 100. This 100 is coming from 100 kg feed, which would when you want to make 100 kg of feed. So now here we was now multiplying. So 35 by 8 gave us what did it give us? It gave us around that was 30 by 4 to 120. It gave us 240. So 240 when we divided, 280. When we divided it by 100, it gave us 28%, 28 crude protein. Then rice here, when we multiplied it by 8, it gave us 800. Sorry. When we multiplied it by 8, it gave us 160. When we had to divide it by 100, it gave us 1.6. Soya cake as well, when we multiplied it by 45 and divided by 100, it gave us 9. Then sunflower cake, when we multiply 20 kgs by 35, which is the percent of crude protein in sunflower, when we divided it by 100, it gave us 7. Then when we had multiplied lime 2.5 by 0, then we divided it by 100, it gave us 0. Same applies to 0 to salt, because 0.5 kg of salt divided times 0 divided by 100 to still give us 0. Same as applies to the micronutrients, because having 0% of crude protein. So when we had to do the addition, we had to add 2.8 by 1.6. It gave us 4.4. 4.4 plus 9, it gave us 13.4. 13.4, when we added the 7, it gave us 20.4, because here they are just zeros. So the crude protein which we have achieved is 20.4. So if you look at 20.4, it's very good for any grower bed which we are keeping here, because they're growing at a good rate. But what we're only changing is the micronutrients which are using for the small beds, and the micronutrients which we are using for the bigger beds, and the macronutrients we are using for the beds which are about to do what? To lay. And also for the rabbits, we are using the same feed. It's also very okay. Also, even for the pigs, we're using the same feed. It's doing wonders. What we are just changing is the micronutrients which are needed for pigs. We put the 2 kg micronutrients for pigs. We put the 2 kg micronutrients for what? for beds, for quails. We put the micronutrients 2 kg for village chicken. So we put the micronutrients for rabbits. So that's what we've been doing. So meaning this is how you calculate the crude protein. So in case you want your 100 kg to have more crude protein, you adjust, you increase on things like soya cake, you increase it by maybe by 2, then you reduce from number 3 meal. You also maybe increase sunflower by 2, you reduce from the soya meal. You find that your crude protein will increase a bit, maybe by 21% or 20. So you keep on doing that until you get the crude protein which you need. If you need to get 23% crude protein, you still get back to this same formula. So if you are using 200 kgs, you balance up your first figures to 200 kgs, then you divide at the end with 200 kgs. Then the crude proteins for these, they are standard. The number 3 meal has got the standard of 8. The rice bran has got the standard of 8. The soya cake has got the standard of 45. The sunflower has got the standard of 35. So the rest, these will remain constant. What you want to change is that these numbers has to be balanced up with the main number here, and you divide it by the same number here, and at the end you have your crude protein. And thank you for watching. Please like our Facebook page. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification button. And I want to see you doing a formula in our comment below. Want to see you how you're coming up with your own crude protein. I want people to give me the 16% crude protein, how they can come up from 100 kg. Then I'll be help in case you have any mistake, and also advise why you need certain amount of crude protein for a certain type of beds, and why you need a lot of protein, why you have need to a smaller number of protein. We will advise on the comment below. So thank you for watching, and you should subscribe to our page. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like our pages, and please share. At least when you share, one more person will learn something about this, and we're helping to change the world. We help our fellow farmers to produce feed by themselves, and that will in turn help them to have the feed which is reduced at a cost and which is effective. Because when you produce the feed by yourself, the cost is much reduced. You find that you're reducing the cost by maybe 50 to 25%. 25% of your feed. And on our notification bell, we also even advise you why your feed has to be pelletized, why a certain number, certain base or certain animals you don't have to pelletize the feed. We'll advise. So please like and share. God bless you. Peace. You're enjoying your food, eh? So earlier on I said, we're using the sack at the farm, and at the farm we use whatever material we have. At least we've shared the knowledge. Knowledge is power. And we have a lot of products here. We are in seedlings. We also do grafting. So we'll be sharing with you how to go about such. We make rabbit cages. We make chicken cages. We also sell chickens. We also sell rabbits. We also do rabbits. We also do quails. Then we are also into other exotic beds. Then we also make incubators and brooders. So please, the more you share our videos, the more people know also about our products, the more we'll also share the knowledge and the information which will help us to be better farmers. Thank you. Chububi Chulufia was guiding you through. And thank you for watching. I love you. Share, hit our notification button, so that every time we release a new video, you are able to watch. Then be on our Facebook page so that you'll be able to follow us. We have Facebook page, will be Chilufia, and we also have our Facebook page for the business, which is landing here, which is Nelly Speed Enterprises. So on these both pages, you'll find this information. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.